The Matrix. The Wachowski brothers, they talk about.
Chino.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
They had a free card section at Aloha Card Shop in Kaneohe, and it's full of cards people just don't want, so it's great for me because it had a ton of Japanese playables. Jamie and I have pulled so many Japanese cards that we might be able to replicate our main decks. I might make a Ancient Box or Roaring Moon with Japanese cards. Missing quite a bit. Later in the day, I got a call from my sister and my dad, and they were getting cards for themselves to strengthen their decks that they were building. It's really fun and great to see because I got my sister and my parents each starter battle decks for Christmas, and we've been playing a lot ever since. And as you can see, it's just been so much fun. I'm just really happy I get to enjoy this hobby with my family and see them be into it almost just as much as I am. Sleeves for the sleeves. I like these sleeves, which is why I don't play them in tournaments, because I need to find the sleeves for the sleeves, but I can't find them.
I like these sleeves, because I got them for free.
My friend Abby, who I've known since high school, has recently got into anime in the past few years, and randomly, earlier in the month, she texted me asking for an anime night. She wanted me to surprise her with an anime pick that she's never seen yet, so I went with AKIRA.
Alright,
You should clap every time.
I'll wait for the thing.
Ex-girl.
January 19, 2025.
Whoa.
Happy Anime Nights #1, so thank you all for coming. This will be very brief because like I mentioned earlier, I was sick in the week, so I need to finish this presentation. But a little bit of an introduction about the anime up to then, because now AKIRA is like just this icon, right? AKIRA is an icon nowadays, but what was it? What was anime? What was the scene like back then? You know, what even was anime? Then we're going to talk about a little bit about the production process, why it was so insane, the reception of when it was finally released, and then we're going to look at a compilation of its legacy, which is a video that's less than a minute. Okay.
I don't know what happened. Okay. Abby was the it girl.
The anime up to then. So let's take a look. Okay, so some of these you're going to be actually familiar with. Astro Boy in 1986 was created by Osamu Tezuka. He's known as the godfather of manga because you see how like anime nowadays all has these big eyes. Kind of can be attributed back to him popularizing this series called Astro Boy, a story about a android boy fighting evil, but also it was a nice Sunday cartoon. And Speed Racer, do you know Speed Racer?
Hell yeah.
Speed Racer is one of the first animes that got to America, and it was kind of like okay, that's weird because it was shown in dub, and the dub, if you've seen the dub, it's like, oh, Speed Racer, I want to do this, like the voice was like really really fast, like you know those memes, like even in Family Guy they're talking about like when there's Speed Racer, I want to punch this woman, stuff like that. Yishin Lion was actually when it came over to America, it was re-edited into a series we now call.
Sorry, yes, Voltron. I apologize.
This is Voltron. So, and then to give you a perspective of one of the more popular studios, Studio Ghibli, Nausicaa Valley of the Wind came out in 1984. It was a heavily edited version of the original film, so like it didn't make sense, and so many things were like chopped up or cut up. So it was like what did I just watch? Even though the animation was like groundbreaking at the time, it was amazing. It was just like whatever. So that's up to 1984. Next slide, please. All right. So normally the budgets for anime movies at the time were like, let's say if it was an expensive movie like Studio Ghibli, I think Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind was like $1 million, well, $1 million US. So for Akira, the budget was $9 million US, which is 1.1 billion yen. So there's never been an anime movie at the time, or anime production at the time, that cost that much. There were actually 1,300 animators made for this movie. There are over 160,000 hand-drawn animation cells. They actually adapted it from a 2,000-page manga. If you go to Barnes & Noble, one of the bigger books in the selections is Akira, and it's like 2,000. It's a series that ran from 1982 to 1990. And a lot of the details that you'll see is that you might not even notice like how good it is. Where in Akira, there are like some scenes where like they're just walking in the city, and in the background, like in the very far horizon, like you'll see like buildings and stuff. Each of those buildings, even though they're only seen for like 3 seconds, each of them were like hand painted, every single one, and it's only for like 3-second scene, but there are like thousands of lights, and they're all hand painted. So the production scale is just insane. And for people in art, more than 50 unique colors were developed for Akira, like brand new like shades and colors like were created. And this will be the last thing actually. So before we play the video, that link, I'm going to talk a little bit more about how Akira opened doors to anime in the West. Because it was one of the first animes ever released in big city theaters. It was released in like LA and New York City, and another special thing was it was released not dubbed, it was released subtitled.
Oh, nice.
So people had to see it in subtitle, and this is like this brand new wave of like animation. Because if you compare it to other things at the time, like Little Mermaid, that era of Disney, those are the those are the animations that are coming out. Little Mermaid, 1989, Fox and the Hound, that kind of stuff. So that's what the Americans were used to, like in terms of seeing animation. And then,
but also like the tone too.
yes, and then Akira comes in, and it's like wow, animation is not just for kids. It's like, yeah. I want to talk a little bit about how much or what Akira influenced as well. Have you heard of Ghost in the Shell?
Yes.
Yes, so that anime is heavily inspired by like the neo-dystopian like Tokyo, Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
The Matrix is heavily inspired by the Matrix.
Whoa.
The Wachowski brothers, they talk about, you know Batman Beyond?
Yes.
You know that feel and the look of like cyber Gotham? That's straight inspired from the feel of Akira. Ready Player One, did you watch that one?
Yeah.
They have the Akira bike in it as one of the main vehicles. Kanye West's Stronger music video, if you watch that, it's Akira inspired. Scream by Michael Jackson, in the music video, there's a short clip from Akira of Tetsuo falling. You guys watched Nope by Jordan Peele, the guy who made Get Out? The first ever live action Akira slide was in there. So when I saw it in the theater, I was like, well, this is insane, because it's never been done like live action. One of the last things too about it's how Akira spread, how anime was spread in American audiences through colleges, through VHS, because not only like VHS ripping, but like VHS copies were so readily like available and passed out, like more so than any like other anime media at the time. Because before, like, where would you see anime? It's like, you know, there was no Crunchyroll, there's no YouTube. It's either on TV.
There was no internet yet.
There's no internet.
Yeah.
So
Pirating wasn't a thing yet.
So Akira was like spreading like crazy, like through VHS. Not only like uncensored, but like all the mature elements, like it was uncut. Like this was like this was the whole thing, uncensored by or untouched by American censors, unlike what they would like for people to see. The last thing before we actually finally watch the movie is check out this compilation. So if you could click the link, I think it's embedded in.
Oh, nice.
I think they update recently updated this.
That's it. It's Batman. Even other animes reference it.
Gargoyles.
Gargoyle.
Air Master.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, that was fast.
Teen Titans.
Good. Yep. That was good anime.
5D.
Clone Wars, dude. Come on.
Right here. Pokemon.
Oh, that was 5Ds again.
Do that.
I know Yu-Gi-Oh clips.
Adventure Time.
Adventure Time. Clarence!
Another
Yu-Gi-Oh!
let's go.
Oh, that's
Yokai. Wow.
Yokai one. New genre.
The horse is crazy.
Spider-Man.
There's no one on there.
Doraemon.
That's cute.
Oh,
Doraemon.
Oh,
Carmen San Diego. Did you see?
Steven Universe.
Oh shit.
It's like it's just paying respects and homage to like a landmark animation, not just in like Japanese animation, but just like showing people like what can be done in an animated film. So it's all like
Pixie
it's all
Oh, that's so cute. Amphibia.
I love
Craig in the Creek.
Wait, no way.
Luca, Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol.
What?
How
How World.
Oh, Black Clover. I remember that
Wait,
scene.
both
So,
are.
if it doesn't speak for itself, like how iconic and influential is it? So it's like a love letter to
Digimon.
Digimon. So yeah.
Just
And-
that angle in the slide.
Yeah, the
and
angle on the
everything,
slide. And overall, just wanted to say a little bit how iconic the movie is and how it still holds up to this day. So hopefully the DVD is not deteriorated because this is my dad's metal case anniversary edition DVD.
Whoa.
So now,
Ah.
yeah, that's what I have about Akira. Thank you for listening.
Whoa.
Do you mind connecting it? Here, let me take a picture.
Me and my brothers fight.
Oh shit!
Oh my god, you took a plastic shit. Oh! Even they're fucking about it. Do we not like.
That's the problem.
You just walk out from your room. Oh, he's crashing out. This is a crash out. It's a crash
Oh
out.
my god! Not that. Oh. Oh no! Oh fuck!
Yeah, I got in my